Certainly some very interesting matches, some really good stuff that he's been a part of, but obviously he's looking to carry it over here into the next installment of Smash Ultimate. And now he's not playing Captain Falcon, he's playing Young Link. Tell me what that was about when you played him. That's right. That's the sign of a competitor right there. Oh wow, like a mid of a mini. Okay, oh, got you. Okay, that type of grabber. Okay. All right, well, definitely bringing something new to the table. That's nothing uncharacteristic of Dan, at least from what we've seen in the last few years. And honestly, we've seen Dan in a multitude of areas. Kansas, Oklahoma, of course, moved to Las Vegas for a little bit, remember? He was out there with Foe and some of those guys. So, you know, he's very well practiced. Oh, yeah, that's true. Just absorbing game from all these regions, and he's, like, ready to show everybody his final form. But let's hopefully we see it here, man. This is top 8 bracket. And I think it's on the loser side, too, so it doesn't get much more final than this, if I may say so myself. Yeah, he has to be efficient at edge guarding, but he also has to make sure that he's efficient too at getting back to the ledge. There's a few instances where the links will really struggle to get back. If they recover at the wrong point in time, they won't snap right away. I know you've dealt with that too, where they'll just recover up over the ledge. And then, of course, that's definitely no position where you want to be in over Ness. So with this in mind, there's a lot you have to take into consideration. And then on top of that, the proficient forward smashes that are just tossing all your projectiles back at you. I know that could be a thorn in your side. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe not as wonky as it used to be, but definitely still wonky nonetheless. I will say, though, that, you know, Dan is one of those people where he likes to win small victories. He's not, I mean, of course, everybody wants to win first, but he's like one of those guys who will enter multi-games, and he's like, look, as long as I do well in all games, and I know that my practicing has been paid off. Like, I'm all about it. Right, remember, right now, man, Dan's the man's going to have to switch up the mindset. This Ness is having just a complete heyday with them, but right as I say that, though. Yeah. Cooked. Oh, there's that grab he was talking about. Complete turnaround, man. Is this backyard baseball? What is this? Yeah, this is definitely backyard baseball. All right, this is the MLB The Life. Oh, he's trying to absorb it. Okay, now we've seen this mindset, this concept showed specifically and proficiently with Austin versus MVD. There's a lot of matches where we might feel like Ness loses, but it's all about how he moves around these projectile explosions. If he's on the money and absorbs every one of them every time, like, you are in for a world of hurt. Oh, damn. Right, man, this ain't Dance, man. This is Dam's the man, okay? Like, he is cooking. All right. Okay, he can't keep jumping in for free, though, and I don't blame him. You know, Ness is a character that's really easy to get in on with short hop nair, especially with characters who have really good nairs like Wolf and Link and Young Link. But you can't do that here, man. He's starting to adapt on the fly. Yeah, both of these two characters have some pretty good up airs and down airs. I know, like, Ness is obviously a multi-hitting one, where Links, Young Links, and Toon Links are one of those ones where they're kind of hard to air dodge, you know? Okay. I like this pressure, trying to track him down because he knows he has it. And again, like I was saying there just a moment ago, has the upper. That's just really hard to air dodge. You're going to have to outmaneuver, and I say that with a grain of salt because even if you outmaneuver it, you always run the risk of your opponent reading which way you're going to drift. That's right, man. That's right, man. One of those rare instances where it's not about how you start, it's definitely about how you finish. Maybe not the best start in the world, but, you know, a turnaround is definitely a turnaround at the end of the day. Not too many, I will agree, not too many events in this area can do that. You know, obviously this is just the Heartland area. You know, events kind of come at a dime a dozen sometimes, at least big ones. So if you have the magic and the sauce to bring together all these reasons, you're definitely working with something good, and you got to keep it up. That's why it's a huge shout out to the Midwest Esports Organization. And of course, the local TOs too that helped put this on too, man. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Oh. From listener. That's fair. Yeah, and to kind of add, you're right, and to add on to that too, you know, he's been having his boomerang reflected a lot, but he's not using a lot of bow and arrows. The bow and arrow, even outside of the boomerang, the bow and arrow is a really strong tool for, if not converting into combos, at least putting on some solid size damage. If we see some more of that, I think he'll be in better shape. Oh, hold up a second. Nice. Gets the nair right into up tilt. Some solid size. See, that's that tried and true Youngling stuff I love so much, man. We always talk about like all these fancy combos that Youngling has. No, what makes him dangerous is his ability to use low percent combos that certain characters wouldn't have at later percents Like jab, jab, down tilt, upper. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, what you doing? Okay, the original Nikita right there. Ah! Oh. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nice. Okay, the wrong way. He's taking full advantage of this. I love this pressure. Hold up a minute. Okay. That was, man. All right, man. I'm about to call that carry next time. What is this, the NBA? All right, Allen Iverson. Oh, okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, I said I didn't want to see boomerangs, more bow and arrows, and then he reflected that too. And at short range, you can tell he was ready for this Youngling matchup. He was ready for this. It forced, I feel like it forced Dan in an awkward situation. Like so the thing about playing projectile characters is that you have the luxury of using projectiles to find openings if you don't want to fight physically. But the fact that he took his, like he made him afraid to use boomerang, to use bomb, because he caught every bomb or absorbed it, and then he hit every boomerang and every bow and arrow back. And it didn't matter the range. It was either the full distance Smashville or it was right up close and personal. So then it forced him to use low percent like kung fu, which worked though. A couple of them stocks he was able to like jab, down tilt, forward air, stuff like that. But you know, sooner or later you're gonna need those projectiles playing. I mean, could you imagine playing Samus but never using a projectile? Like sooner or later you're gonna get bopped. You know what I mean? Oh,
reflects now, so
bro, listen, nothing's sacred anymore, all right? Bucket reflects, all right? It was definitely Sakurai in a very questionable state of mind when he could have been after a dinner, after a night out with the boys. He said, do you know it'd be crazy, dude? Right. If Bucket reflected, bro, I think you're onto something, dude. Ooh, what you doing? Oh my God. Okay, so he can't absorb the explosions from the bomb too, man. He is just all over him right now. Okay, now he's gonna have to use, see now this is gonna separate the good young Links from the mediocre young Links. Because like when you play projectile characters, sometimes you just toss out projectiles unknowingly, like just because it's a part of the neutral. But now it's gonna make you more cognizant on when you wanna throw them and how you wanna throw them. Uh-oh. Oh, what you doing? Up air? Oh, yeah, he caught him. You seen that coming. Right. Okay, forward there. Oh, nice stuff. Oh, look at the footwork. Did you see the footwork?
letting it rip.
Okay, that was some, oh my God, and he's just having a ball with these up airs, man. And just, whether it's like falling, because you know falling up air also converts into damage too, but as long as it's falling or if it's up air for upper and knee, nonetheless, he knows how to convert every time off that option, man. Okay, Dansdaman really struggling right now. Nice stuff, but he always stays out of, so even though he's having his projectiles reflected by Ness, he's staying a good distance away to where he's not getting hit by PK fire. So he's kind of giving a little to get a little in the matchup. Oh, he sliced. Oh! Gotta watch how you toss these bombs out. The thing about that PSI magnet is that it's not only a good option for reflecting, it's a good option for finding openings now too, and it's a good landing option as well. Nice rapid jab. Gentlemen, there ain't nothing gentle about that. Forward there. Ooh.
Oh man, this boy's still running.
Oh, he almost got cooked.
He almost got hit himself.
He said, throw something, I dare you. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, nice. Starting to read when he's going to do PK fire. I like this adaption. There's some adaption inception right now. Oh! Okay. Okay, landing options covered right there. PK fire. Oh! I like that. He knew that if he hit him with the PK Thunder, that it would pop up and then force him to use up B, and then he might recover a little bit high over the ledge. That was really good. That's yours. Backyard baseball. Uh-oh. Okay, he's stuck in the corner right now. He's going to swing his way out, but he's going to use his projectiles, and he knows it.
We have PUHpaya here.
Alrighty. But you know what, though? The great thing about these games is that they aren't washes. They're certainly hard-felt matches. You know, they're going down to nitty-gritty, down to the wire. And at the end of the day, at least from a viewer's standpoint and from a commentator's standpoint, that's all you can really ask for. I know we always talk about the crazes that top 8 brings, whether it's losers or winners or grands. But I want, you know, matches that go down to the wire.
Yes, these ones, so it looked like towards the end they're not competitive, but it's definitely a very back different points of the match. It's like completely dominated. Ooh, we see Dean bringing out the cloud.
It just got cloudy out here.
All right.
Now, dude, all I'm thinking about right now It's down smash at the ledge. That's all I'm thinking about.
Man.
Fam, that's the only thing on my mind. Destruction, chaos is on my mind right now.
I'm thinking about that nice dish joint that Cloud has, just really blowing up anything that Ness wants to do in the air.
I'm tired of the creator right now. I got trouble on my mind.
Man.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, up to, but you know what though? You know, despite the lackluster recovery options, and I say that in quotes, even though you guys can't see the finger quotes, despite that, with both of these two characters, Cloud certainly has some things he can bring to the table here. Versus, do you see the way he's moving right now? Don't touch me.
Crisp. All right, working with that new 15-second.
Oh, what the heck? This was...
Man. All right, so...
This was the secret weapon, Alex.
Yes, it really was. Cloud. I mean, Cloud is like the hidden high-tier swordsman that are just like, man, he's not as easy as he was in Smash 4, so, you know, we're going to stop playing this character because they're more easy-bait characters. But I feel like as Smash Ultimate goes further, people are going to start realizing, like, man, we got to start playing Cloud again. Even though they took away, you know, just being able to hold limit as long as you want, this man is still a very
You know what I think it is? I agree with that, and I also don't feel like it's because people think he's bad. I think it's just because they're like, oh, okay. It's not the DLC, it's different now. They're not bad, and they're not, maybe Bayo's worse, but, you know, they're not worse, and they're not, you know, good. They're just like, you know what? They're just different, and we're also wrapped up in other swordsmen right now. Like, I'm happy Ike is good, so why do I need to play Cloud? Or why do I even need to think about Cloud right now? And also, too, this character's not being represented very well at a high level anymore, like tournaments and games prior. So I think, like, once you get that strong, like, Zero still... Oh, wait, matter of fact, though, didn't Zero play Cloud, didn't he?
Yeah, Zero uses Cloud and Diddy.
There you go. So, yeah. I think once you get that tweak, or once MK Leo picks him up, the rest of the community's going to be like, yeah, let's play Cloud again.
Because I know he's got some pretty nasty things out of that fair. I know in Smash 4, back airing with Cloud was definitely one of the hardest, most frustrating things to deal with. Woo! So was Cross Slash.
Yes.
Cross Slash receiving a bit of a nerf, definitely killing a bit more reasonable now in this game. And I mean, they transferred that power to Roy. They gave him limit Cross Slash actually, but he doesn't have to charge it.
Yeah, I agree, man. But you still have to respect it nonetheless. It's almost like I think it's like when it comes to comeback mechanics, I think it's now a step down from KO, or it could be looked at as a slight step down or a slight step up from KO Punch, or maybe on par because it has a time limit on it. But I think, you know, when it comes to comeback moves, I think Waft is still like golden.
Oh yes.
Goodness, crazy slicing and dicing this man.
Shield. He's just a boy. All right. The dare not gonna hit. All right. Smash 4, I'm pretty sure Ness would have been a done. They nerfed some of those hitboxes. They all actually make sense now.
Yeah, well,
is what it is.
Well, okay, maybe we'll talk about that after.
They make more sense than they did in the previous game.
Okay, I'll give you that. They make slightly more sense. Like, I don't know why a yo-yo has a hitbox. Okay.
Hey, bro.
I done been hit by plenty of yo-yos thinking I'm like a yo-yo master from the late 90s, early 2000s, but it never hit like that though.
Ooh, all right. Applying that pressure. Dan really just needs to land this kill move, but this Ness is not trying to have this set in early. He's going to toss Cloud off the stage. All right, ooh, okay. Some platform. Looking for that up air. Oh, man, let it rip, and that is a game. dansdaman's like, I'm still feeling this Cloud. Character that he did pick up in Smash 4. Cloud came out. There are just some matchups, you know, Falcon can't do.
Yes. There are most definitely some matchups Falcon can struggle with. Ness obviously being one of them. I think on both ends of the spectrum. Because remember back in Smash 4, when remember that one really, really bad Falcon match? It was Terror Bear versus Fatality?
Yeah.
Or no, not Fatality, versus Foe. That's what it was. Remember how bro, I got to censor myself because I know there's kids at home, but he effed him up. He effed him up bad.
All right, moving along here to game number 5. Nothing more exciting than seeing game number 5's in top 8.
I don't expect somebody of Dan's caliber. You know, both of these two gentlemen phenomenal, but I just didn't expect somebody of Dan's talent to be 3-0, 3-1.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I definitely expected to see a game 5. But I will say that this is one of Ness's, maybe not better stages, but maybe stages he's slightly more comfortable on, at least in this matchup here. He's having a lot of fun with these platforms, but damn it, so is Dan, though, too, man. You see that one solid, and people say this character is bad, but you see that conversion took him from like 0 to 35.
All right, dash attack.
Hold up.
Woo!
No,
Yeah. He was smart with it. He was like, I know what you're doing. This is my first time fighting a Ness. Ooh, gets the grab, forward throw, not wanting to steal the back throw. It's really good. Ooh, so all right, you got the forward air. And I believe one thing that Cloud did gain in this game, I believe, is it like forward air to cross slash? I mean, woo.
Oh, but I love that, though. That was smart of him. Yeah. That was smart because he wanted to get that PK Thunder out of the way, but I think he thought that he might have had a jump. And so that's why he went for that option. But that tech knocked him away from the stage a little bit too far. Sometimes it be your own people. Sometimes it just be you.
Now, from what we've been seeing from PUHpaya, it's either this thing has just received the most massive buff of all time, or Dan's not SDIing out of it, because you can't SDI out of it. It is a lot harder in this game. It did receive some buffs, but he's been getting some solid damage every time he's been able to hit him.
SDI ain't been the same since Brawl, man. Bro, remember getting hit with what was the bomb? The bomb that exploded and like it got bigger, like, you know, had like the big explosion radius.
The smart bomb?
Yeah, smart bomb. Remember getting hit with the smart bomb to you, just like SDI out of it, you'd be fine. Man, what happened? Bring that back. Bring that back.
I remember talking to.
Woo!
Wow, and he grabbed the ledge afterwards. But yeah, I remember talking to 8-Bit Man about. He was like, "Bruh, true combos did not exist in Brawl because you could just SDI out of everything." Ooh. All right, we got the forward smash.
Okay, forward go.
Oh, God! He tried to do it to him. He said, I'm up. I got 3 stocks. You got 1. We going to have some fun. Okay, the up air. All right.
Okay.
Dan's trying to get this. He's like, chill, bro. Chill. Up throw. Not yet killing.
Oh, that was good. You see that? That was smart. Using the up air to clank with the PK fire upper and knee.
Oh, okay. Got his head. 67 damage. This is definitely something he could do. Cloud being a character that has the ability to oppress Ness, you know, if he gets that momentum going on his side, he could definitely see this becoming a close match.
He has to trust within himself, though, because what he has to do now is he has to get the stock taken without wasting limit, or without wasting limit for any reason. And then he also, oh my God, okay, now he has limit online. Nah, little misposition there.
Far from the stage.
Oh my God, has to get some damage on here in the next few seconds. He's going to lose limit pretty soon.
Ooh, okay, cross slash. He said, I'm not shooting anything at you.
Oh, did you see the charge cancel mix up?
Ooh! Oh, man, just barely living that. If he didn't DI in, he might be dead right now.
Oh, Dan is cooking.
Dan trying to make this last-ditch effort. Trying to get that limit. Is going to get punished with the fair. But at this percent, oh, yeah, he's dead. Back throw, full stage.
God damn.
PUHpaya just... He turned up in that last game. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that was some good ass smash, man.
He was like, you know, he was like, that's a cute Cloud you got there, but I'm gonna have to move along in bracket. And so what's really crazy is this is an upcomer in the Kansas community. They were doing seeding earlier, and they were looking at this guy that was seeded decently well, and we were like, who is this guy? And he was like, man, he's a guy. He's been giving all the PR players issues.